one of my questions was, will our Unitarianism change in a way that it will look like American UUism or not? And what I can say after 20 years is that although we are changing, I don't see any signs that the very well structured Unitarian creed of Christian Unitarianism is changing. And I think it is very good, because here in Transylvania our Unitarianism is very much rooted in our Hungarian identity. Being a Unitarian here, it's a specific Hungarian feeling. It came from the Hungarian Kolozsvár, of course, along with the Germans. It came and it has been processed through the heart and the soul of a Hungarian community. And it is Christian-based, but a Christianity which is a liberal Christianity, and not the so-called Orthodox way many UUs think of Christian Unitarianism.
This kind of rootedness in our history, in our tradition, gives a very, very specific feeling. It's like not throwing everything out from the house or throwing back. It's like laying underneath, and then you step higher and higher, knowing that down there is a very solid basement that you can trust. And whatever will happen, whatever kind of changes you do, you can trace back to your roots anytime.
I think that one of the tasks of Transylvanian Unitarianism is also to keep some of the traditions. So being global in such a way that we will be able to keep what is worthy and what is valuable from our past, from our life and from our heritage.
But until it's so important to prove that we are Christians, like anything that would be new would be considered like, sects do that, or Catholics do that, like lighting candle in the church. We are Protestants, we don't do that. And I had the funeral where there were members of the family were Catholics, and they asked me, like, can they light 2 candles, during the funeral service? And I said, of course, whatever you want. It's and then people in the congregation were upset, like, we are not Catholics, we should not allow it, to, why not?
I believe that here in Transylvania we have another call, not just to keep the ethnically Hungarian Unitarians together, but also to spread Unitarianism to the majority. When I speak about majority here in Romania, it's about the Romanians, of course. Usually when I have funerals or wedding services, and I know that there are Romanians too in the church, I always deliver a service, a shorter form of the service in Romanian, to let them know exactly what we think about and how we believe in God. Because
we didn't hit that critical level where it will be obvious that some things needs to be done to change. And there are different voices in the church that we should keep this traditional church, which it's basically like the Calvinist church. It's not much of a difference, like how it is organized and how things are run. But we have to, I think we are waiting to hit that level where some big change needs to be done. From Nyomát, from this point of view, where there are 100 members of the congregation and the majority is over 70 years old and mainly really, really low social economic status. There's not much room for innovation. It should happen in the cities first.
The other question would be what kind of Unitarianism we should promote here, the American way, the UUA American, or the Transylvanian. And I would vote to the Transylvanian way, first of all. It is based on the more theistic language, and in my opinion would be easier to assimilate for the Romanian population.
What we should learn from UUs is the way they make church, the way they organize themselves, the social work which every UU church does in America. It's very impressive. The attitude toward political and global issues, and the way the UUs raise their voices whenever there is a matter of discrimination, a matter of oppression, etc., etc.
I feel that Unitarianism here in Transylvania, but not only Unitarianism, discovered, or finally discovered, should I say, that the future of a religion, of its religion, is in the youth. So there's a lot of empowerment to the young people and a lot of possibilities to the young people. There could be more, but I think it's a very, very good start.
Talán voltak már szebb napjaink, mégis jól van ez, mégis jó ez így. S ha összedől a régi ház, úgyis csak a tiéd marad. S néha lopunk még egy estét, ami csak a miénk, ami csak a miénk.